It's a five-setter match, and it's a Grand Slam semi-final. This big stage is set. It's court Philippe Chatrier, so no chance. Nobody is taking that crown away from him.
And with Alcaraz, he has those kind of top spins, he has those drop shots, he has such a variety and amazing fitness and talent.
Alright, the stage is set for possibly the biggest match tennis is going to witness this year. We are finally going to have Carlos Alcaraz take on Novak Djokovic in the French Open semi-finals. So what are your thoughts on this, Bhushan?
Oh, I am looking so forward to it. Very, very excited. You know what? At the start of the year, we expected them to play at Australian, but Alcaraz pulled out. Then we expected them to play at Indian Wells in Miami, the Sunshine Double, but Djokovic did not get entry. And over the clay court season also, they have not played against each other. Only once probably they were in the same tournament, otherwise it was kind of a mismatch. And I am quite excited, as probably the entire world is.
Right, of course, we are all very excited to watch this match, and it has been quite a while since actually both of them have participated in the same tournament. I believe it was last year French Open that this happened, when both of them crashed out in the quarterfinals. But of course, the situation is very different this time. So, what do you think really are Carlos Alcaraz's chances in this match?
I think Alcaraz will win for sure. You know what? Practically thinking, right? I also obviously support Djokovic. I'm a huge fan. I especially love his down the line backhands. But today it is going to be Alcaraz day. So just because of form and fitness, just look at this stat. So you see, over the entire clay court season, Alcaraz has won 3 titles, right? And Djokovic hasn't even crossed quarterfinals even once. And whenever Djokovic played in earlier seasons, when he performed well at French Open, he had at least one title in the bag before the French Open. And I think in terms of form as well as fitness, Djokovic lags behind this time.
Okay, so if you are dropping some stats, let me drop some stats and data for you. Just take a look at this chart. Okay, it clearly states that Djokovic is the kind of player who doesn't allow his opponent to play to his full potential. If you look at this chart properly, you'll understand that as compared to what points are won from the baseline for any player, if you're playing against Djokovic, you win only 70% points as compared to the rest. So this in itself tells you that Djokovic really brings your game down to 70%. So this is point number 1. And point number 2 regarding the fitness of Djokovic. If you look, let me drop another statistic your way. If you look at this chart, you'll find out that over the past couple of years, actually 5 years, the game has become a lot more physical. It is getting more and more physical by the day. And despite all of this, Djokovic he absolutely demolished everybody at the Australian Open and won his record 22nd Australian Open, and he did so while he was injured. So just let me break it to you that fitness and form both are not really going to be relevant.
So you have become the stats guy today. But you know what? Today I want to disagree with you. Just because I think Djokovic has so many stats because he has played maybe 70 or 80 Grand Slams, right? Hence he has those numbers. But you see a young gun like Alcaraz, who is just starting his career, and hence probably I think that it's not really an apples to apples comparison of comparing some numbers between Alcaraz and Djokovic. And more importantly, Alcaraz doesn't even feature in those stats, not the 70% you showed as well as the Australian Open. So today, I think it will be a passing of the baton moment. You remember Federer's forehand winner when he was playing against Sampras? Ideally, the passing of the baton moment should be with Nadal, but unfortunately, he's not playing. I think the young guns will rise this time.
Well, let me tell you two things. The reason Alcaraz didn't play Australian Open was because he knew that Djokovic is going to win the tournament. So it was better that he pulled out. And secondly, maybe Alcaraz is ready to take on the reins. Maybe the prince is ready, but I don't think the king is done with his reign yet.
No. Alcaraz is full on form. He has dropped a couple of sets, which probably is a good thing in my mind because he must have learned a few things. And you know what some coaches and even Medvedev's press conference highlighted, that the balls are heavier, and as a result, it's really difficult to get the ball through a player, which means hitting winners is difficult, and hence maybe flatter shots of Djokovic may not really be those penetrating as they usually are. And with Alcaraz, he has those kind of top spins, he has those drop shots, he has such a variety and amazing fitness and talent, upcoming star, right? So I am on this side today. I am with Alcaraz and vamos Alcaraz. I hope.
You yourself have said so many times that it is practically not possible to match Alcaraz shot, and I somewhat agree with you. But you know, when Djokovic is playing in a Grand Slam and such a significant one at that, do you really think a guy who has won 22 Grand Slams, a guy who literally dethroned Roger Federer and Nadal from their peaks, is going to give away his dream, is going to give away his Grand Slam number 23 to somebody who has just popped on the tour 2 years ago? I don't think so, man. It's a five-setter match, and it's a Grand Slam semi-final. This big stage is set. It's called Philippe Chatrier, so no chance. Nobody is taking that crown away from it.
Look, bro, this is Djokovic versus Alcaraz, and passing of the baton never happens after the rain is over. It happens while the rain is active, and that is probably the case with Alcaraz fancying his chances after winning so many tournaments, including Indian Wales as well. And he must be surely confident. And clay is his surface he is accustomed to. So I find Alcaraz having a great chance today.
Yeah, well, I think the baton should be passed in 2024, and it will be passed in 2024, not this year, not when Djokovic is playing incredible tennis. We have seen the first few rounds, and it's not possible. I don't think it's possible right now. Alcaraz is definitely on top of his game, but well, I think there are a few things that he needs to learn, and Djokovic already has too many tricks up his sleeve. I think you are underestimating Novak Djokovic.
Our debate will continue till the match is over, even probably after that. But you guys don't forget to tune in to today's match, Alcaraz against Novak Djokovic, the big match, the semi-final of Roland Garros 2023. And more importantly, do let us in the comments below who do you think will win, and do let us know before the match happens. Very, very excited. Thanks so much for joining today's episode of Tennis Bytes, and we hope you enjoy the match as much as we do. Just hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more interesting updates and videos. Thanks so much. Bye bye.